What's up, guys? Today I am going to install my diff brace for my G35. I have the Z1 differential cover on my car, so I needed a different diff brace. I can't remember the name of it, but it's on Z1 Motorsports. Basically, the reason behind it is about a month ago I did diff bushings, a lightweight single piece drive shaft, the Z1 cover, trans poly mount clutch, did the Z1 street performance clutch, and a couple other things, but my hopes were to partially eliminate or fully eliminate the wheel hop. So because my car is tuned, I have two-step, but it's not very comfortable to use that two-step because it just wheel hops so much. So first we're going to start off, we're going to go drive the car and see how it performs without the diff brace and see what kind of wheel hop I'm talking about, and then we'll install it and we'll see what kind of results I get. Actually wasn't too bad. I don't know, it seemed to bog down just a little bit. It didn't spin the tires a lot. Maybe I'll try just dropping the clutch just to show you, because it's pretty fucking bad, to be honest with you. So I'm actually quite surprised at how little wheel hop there was there. Out of me. That's what we're trying to get rid of. Neighbors over here fucking love me. So here's the diff brace. Like I said, this one's built for the Z1 diff cover. So, and then I have, this is a bolt that actually mounts through the top piece here for the subframe. That's the sleeve that goes in it, and then these are the two new diff bolts. They're longer, so they can fit through this guy and still thread into the diff. So I will get the car up, and we'll start cranking away on it. Alright, so car's up in the air. Basically, we're just going to be removing this bolt, and then we're going to be putting that sleeve and the third bolt through there. That bracket or the brace will sit here and connect to these two. So first step is breaking those two nuts loose, bolts, getting those out of there, and then we can start installing the brace. Now when I put this on there, I did torque them to the right spec, so I can't imagine they're going to be that tight. Oh, no, they're tight. They're tight. All right. This is what I got. Boom. And looks like the Permatex I put on there when I installed it still wet for whatever reason. See, that's what it looks like. All right. So So, if I'm correct, this should go like so. So, to get this in, I'm probably going to have to do like this. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, and these are bigger bolts. So that was a 14 that took these out. I bet that's probably a 17. And 17 it is. Got it. All right, those two are in. Now, and that's bigger than a 17, of course. The other nut is bigger than a 17 also. All right. So with this one, you're gonna have to stick a socket in the front and then put a 19 wrench up the back. Both the front and the nut are 19, so shouldn't be too hard. I just gotta make sure I slip this washer on the back side. Alright, that bolt is in, so let's tighten everything down now. Ooh. Alright, tight. So now I just got to tighten up these two at the top. Put my wrench back on. And this is going to be awkward. Alright. Those should be tight. Alright, so I got the diff brace installed. All the bolts are tight. It looks really clean. It fits perfectly. So I'm pretty happy. This was, I mean, literally took longer to get it up on the jack stands than to get it off, the two bolts off and get the brace on. So yeah, I am excited. Oh, also, another thing I forgot to mention is I do have the Z1 subframe collars. So this should be a really stiff really stiff drivetrain in the rear. All right, let's get the car back down. Now, I heard someone say you can use this as a jack point, so we'll give it a try. Fit flawlessly with the Z1 cover, so I guess the next thing is just go out and drive it and see how it drives. Drive it over to test it with the diff brace. I'm gonna do two-step and then just like kind of like a little burnout, and we'll see how much wheel hop it has. I can already tell a little bit from driving that there is a little bit more noise, vibration, harshness. It's still a little bit of wheel hop there, not crazy amounts though. lot there. Unfortunately, it's still jumping all over the fucking place, which is kind of a bummer. I feel like, and now the diff brace, I've got everything that you should get to eliminate it, but it's still there. So realistically, I was talking to a guy at the CG shop today, and one thing he was suggesting, I guess, is the strut bushings in the rear. He said they're a bitch to replace, so you have to take the knuckle and actually take it to a machine shop to press in. I might just scoop up some knuckles off like a pick and pull car and then get the bushings, have it done, and that way I can just throw them on the car. Anything you really notice putting a diff brace on there. It does seem to shift a little bit better maybe. When I do bang into the next gear, it feels pretty good. There's no slop, if that makes sense. I'm gonna say it's worth it, but don't expect to get some crazy result. It's not gonna completely eliminate wheel hop. It will help. I think it's worth 150 bucks or whatever it was. So I really appreciate those who made it to the end of the video. I've always felt like I should be in this space, and I just got to start doing it. So I'll have plenty of videos to come. But yeah, I really appreciate it, guys. Please like and subscribe.